Hi Virgo, welcome back to Soul Mystic Tarot, and if you're new to my channel, welcome. Thank you to each and every one of you for being here and sharing your time and beautiful energy with me. I am honored and I appreciate you. Truly hope that whenever you are watching this, you find yourself in a safe and healthy environment. And before we jump into your 2023 predictions for the first quarter, January 1st through March 31st, I have a small announcement to make to my regular subscribers that come to my channel specifically for this zodiac readings. I want to thank you so much for your support. I truly love doing the zodiac readings, but unfortunately I do have to take an interim from them, and I have made a post with details as to why and what you can expect next movie in this channel, what you can expect, moving forward on this channel. So please, if you have been resonating with my zodiac readings, do check that post out. And if you're new to my channel and this reading resonated with you, I also encourage you that you do so as well. And thank you so much for your support and understanding. Now, let's focus on you, my lovely Virgo. Let's get into your predictions for the first quarter of 2023. And I'm going to be shuffling the cards with you because I really want to pick up on your energy, and I want these readings to be as accurate as possible for your higher good. But if you want to jump right into a section, because we're going to take a look at your, I always do, right, that we take a look at your career, we take a look at your relationships, your subconscious, and your conscious energy. So if you're interested of just jumping right in, please do so. There are timestamps on the play bar below. In the meantime, can we please see here, my lovely Virgo, for their first quarter, for their career, their subconscious and conscious energy? What can they expect? Please and thank you. And I also have most of my oracle decks here out, the ones that I felt drawn to, and we're gonna go with the flow, my lovely Virgo. We're gonna go with the flow and see what wants to be used for you. And I'm using the Deviant Moon Tarot deck if you're interested for your career and self. Thank you so much. So very calm energy you have, it seems. Nothing really wants to come forward like most other energies. The cards just jump right out. Yours is like more serene, more calm. I'm sensing here. So that's beautiful energy. Okay, and let's put this here. So for the first quarter, what do we have here? And this is the Lover's Tarot Path deck that I will use afterwards. Oh yes, of course, I'm so sorry. I forgot always to remind you that these are general readings. So take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Know that any prediction made, you're always able to change it because the future is mutable. All about the choices and actions that we take in the present moment that shape our future, right? It's all about how we interact in the present moment. So with that being said, let's jump right into it. Let's get into it. Let's take a look first at your conscious mind, which I always like to say, how to explain this in a way that you can understand very easy, is where your mind is, where your thoughts are, where your focus is. What lens color does your glasses have that you're wearing, right? That you're looking at the world through. So this is very important because how you see the world, how you interact with the circumstances around you and others is going to tell you a lot about yourself, and what to differentiate between reality and what our mind wants to tell us. Oh my gosh, my Virgo, look at your conscious energy. I love it. You have the sun, the happiest card of them all. I just seriously just want to dance because it's so lovely. It's like, no wonder your energy, when I was shuffling, I felt like nothing really, it's very serene, very calm, because in your mind, you are just, oh my gosh, so happy. Thank you so much for sharing this beautiful energy with me. Seriously, you're making my day right now, Virgo. So excellent. Whatever you've been going through, it seems in 2022, it's like you've left it behind, and now you are just radiating with joy and happiness, vitality, and alignment and honesty, right? So you have a very positive outlook in life. Bravo, my Virgo. Yes, you have a very positive outlook in life, and that is fantastic because it tells me that when challenges are gonna come up, they're not gonna derail you so easily. So wonderful, love that. Now let's take a look at your subconscious. Oh, wow, interesting. Very interesting dynamic here. Because in your mind, you're focused on the good things. You're focused on the positive. You're focusing on the light. You're focusing on finding solutions and of being happy and seeing things honestly and realistically, which is interesting because in your subconscious, right, how you are feeling, this is how you're feeling, this is what's rising from within you, what's being programmed in us, because we all have a subconscious, right? And it's some sort of resistance to change here with this death card. And this particular, I'm going to cover it up like that. This particular death card, it's interesting because one of my favorites, to be honest with you. You see this child here wants to go back into the womb of the mother. But the mother is already expecting something. I mean, not something. It's giving birth, right? It's already expecting another child. So it can't go back in. So, and this is just all about fear, right? Because we fear that when something ends, it's like just that's it. But no, when there's an ending, there's always a beginning. That's the cycle of life. Perpetual motion, always. Perpetual motion. Let me put this here, So, there is maybe something here that you might be ignoring, okay? Pay attention to this in the next 3 months. Whatever change that wants to happen, don't fear it. Release any fear of change, because change will always happen regardless whether you want it or not. And it's going to be for your higher good. It's for your evolution. Think of life like a game, right? Where we start at level 1 and we level up, right? We level up. We're leveling up. That's life. Nothing in this universe stays still. Everything is moving always. So yeah, let me get you an oracle here for this yourself, because it's a very interesting dichotomy of happiness, right? Very so bright and yes, and going for it, how you're seeing it, but like inside in your subconscious, there's like this fear of an ending, resisting something and wanting to go back to the comfort zone here. So can we please get an oracle? Oh, expectation. Okay, interesting. Expectation. Let me get the little book for this one, because I have actually not really read this one and I feel very drawn to tell you. But yeah, 1 second. Okay, so expectation, and I'm already seeing, right? We're seeing again a lot of yellow and the solar plexus, right? The happiness, joy. So very interesting. Let's see. The greatest danger for most of us is not that our aim is too high and we miss it, but that it's too low and we reach it. Wow, beautiful. Michelangelo Buonarroti. Expectation can be both a blessing and a burden. It can bring you to the point of jubilant excitement, and in the same breath, put you under such immense pressure that you're rendered unable to function. Look at, doesn't that sound like you? Like your conscious and unconscious energy, right? Where you're jubilant, excitement, and in the same breath, put you under such immense pressure that you're rendered unable to function. The origin of expectations that are set upon you may vary. A desire to succeed in pleasing or your own self-expectations. Either way, the pressure to do, to be, or to achieve can be immense. Know that no matter the pressure that is put on you, it is important that you never feel that you must continue if you find that you are experiencing negative consequences as a result of your efforts. only proceed if it feels right and when you are comfortable. It is far more important to do what is right for your own well-being than endure the anguish from failing to meet an expectation. Be genuine in all that you do. Operate from an open heart and never doubt your intuition as it guides you towards what is right for you. In your light, anticipation, belief, prospect, hopefulness. My shadow, pressure, burden, heaviness, stress. My sacred words, I fill my own bucket first, those allowing me to help others fill theirs. Yes, correlated with your sacral chakra. It is the responsibility of the lioness to source and provide food for her pride. The lioness serves to remind you to not fall victim to the expectations of others, and in the process of looking after your pride, ensure that your own expectations are also being met. Wow, okay. So perhaps there's a lot of expectations here put upon you, or that you're putting yourself on, and that's why there is this like hesitance here. But let's take a look at what's happening in your career, and we can understand more what's the bigger picture here. So you have the Nine of Swords, the Queen of Swords, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Four of Wands for your advice. Okay, so a lot of worries and anxieties I see, but wow, how interesting. So my Virgo, it's like you choose to see things, from a positive angle. But if you're doing it, ignoring your emotions, then, that's no bueno. Because by ignoring our emotions, we are not giving them the acceptance. We're not honoring. We're not allowing them to be. So they're going to persist. They're going to continue. It's only when we honor our emotions and we accept them and we give them the space that they need to transmute, to pass through the body, because emotions come and go. They're impermanent, just like everything else, as well as your thoughts. See? And because there's worries here, anxieties here, sorrow, pain. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry, my Virgo, if this is, your reading is quite a trip, because first we sense this like jovial, very happy energy, and now we're seeing that there is all this worry, this anxiety, this pain. Look at tears, blood, more blood here. My lovely Virgo, I feel like you're putting yourself a lot of pressure, or maybe not only yourself, but others may be pressuring you so much to do so many things. And we're human. We're not superhumans. We cannot do everything, right? So I really have this inkling to tell you to be more kind to yourself, be more loving to yourself, be more patient with yourself, okay? Don't allow for other people to put so much pressure on you that then later on you are being very anxious and worried and sleepless, and of course this is in regards of your career. We're seeing that you're like anxious and worried, and seeing things like in your career, like there's hardships here, it seems. Okay, but look, you've been putting a lot of work, and it has been giving you pentacles. You have reaped fruit of your labor for sure, no doubt. Okay, and it's taking a lot from you. Yeah, it's taking a lot from you, this work that you do. But the Seven of Pentacles is asking you to have patience, okay? To have patience, because it's not the end of the road. And you are working on this, and it's gonna give you so much back, but you need to just be patient with it and understand that if we need to bring more balance in our lives in other areas that may affect us, how we interact with work, we need to do so. We need to bring balance in. For example, right, like spending time with family and spending time with friends, or going out, partying, bringing the balance between those two things, right? Your personal life and your professional life here. Very inclined to tell you that, to bring balance to that, so you can have a more even scale and not feel like you're putting just so much work here, or being so overwhelmed by the expectations of others. Your advice here, you have the Four of Wands, of foundation, strong foundation here. Go back to what you know works for you, what's best for you. Okay, my Virgo? Do what works for you. What has worked for you in the past? Do that, okay? Because that's going to bring you stability. That's going to bring you happiness, and perhaps even connections here with the Four of Wands, And I'm seeing here also that share your responsibilities here. Don't take everything onto yourself. So maybe you are like a leader in your company, or maybe you have your own business here and you have a lot to do and take care of, right? Maybe it's time for you to start delegating more smartly and seeing, even in the scale, so you're not the only one doing everything here. Okay, let's get you a manifestation oracle for you here for your career, please. Can we have an oracle for Virgo for the first quarter for this? Please and thank you. Okay, wow, we got 3. We're going to take them. We're going to take as much as advice the universe wants to give to you. We have last quarter moon in Taurus. Be proud of yourself. Yes, my lovely Virgo, be proud of yourself. You've been putting a lot of work, it looks, and you've been taking so much onto yourself. So give yourself a pat on the back, okay? Give yourself a high five in the mirror, like Mel Robbins say. Give yourself the time and the acknowledgement and honoring how far you've come, okay? You've done good. You've done good, my Virgo. New moon in Aquarius. Open up to change. Okay, yes, maybe it's time to start seeing things from different perspectives and see, what changes you can make here, or what changes can happen for you for your benefit. And lastly, we have new moon in Aries. Go for it. Yes, go for it. I kind of don't want to block this for you because I feel like that's very important for you to see. Okay, there we go. Because I feel like you need to delegate more, or maybe there is someone in your life, in your career, right, that you can collaborate here to create that strong foundation that you already know that you've had, and that's why you are where you are right now. Okay, meaning, right, that you've done the good work, and that good work that you've put in is why you're here now. So don't give up. Okay, don't be so focused on anxieties and worries and other people's expectations, or putting yourself way too much of a big expectation, right? Instead, starting small and going back to the things that you know that work, but also opening up to different changes that may want to come through. Okay, so yeah, that's it for your career. Now let's take a look at your relationships. Okay. Now for your relationships, let's see what is happening for Virgo, please, in regards of their relationships here in the first quarter of 2023. Can you kindly see, thank you so much, Virgo and their relationships in 2023, the first quarter. Feeling that. Okay. Thank you so much. We got 2 cards here. Ace of Arrows. Okay. Please see Virgo. Ooh. Now, in this one's, look at, they really want to come out. Interesting. Have one. Thank you so much. Okay. So, I mean, it could be also because they're kind of big and clunky. But I love this deck. Absolutely love this deck. It's called the Lover's Path deck. If you're interested, make sure that you can see them. Okay. So we got the Ace of Arrows for your first one, which is Swords, reverse. The Nine of Cups, beautiful. We have Arthur and Guinevere. Power, the power couple here. Lovely. And the Five of Arrows for your advice, which is the Swords. Okay. Interesting that that's your advice. So for many of you, I am trying to say that this is your romantic partner. Either your romantic partner or maybe business partner. You know, this could be a business partner too, because we have right here for your career as well the Four of Wands, and we're looking at a connection here. Okay, so take it how it resonates, but the message here is clear. Is you will be feeling, look, like in any relationships, there's ups and downs, right? Always. So what I'm seeing here with this Ace of Arrows being your first one is to make sure that this first quarter of the year you are paying attention to your thoughts, okay? Because we're looking at a phase of having lack of clarity and not seeing things clearly, right? Not seeing things for what they truly are. And being confused, missing information, miscommunication. Big advice here, okay? With this one specifically, is saying things that later we regret, that hurt others. So it's making sure that we are aware of what we're saying, of the words that are coming out of our mouth, because they have an effect on the people. Not only on the people who we say it to, but ourselves too. You know, Florence Scovel said that our words are our wands, right? And if you think about it, spelling, right? You spell something, it's a spell. We're putting spells when we say words. So be very mindful of the words that are coming out of your mouth. I'm very drawn to tell you that, okay? Because that's going to help you with any miscommunication, with any, you know, verbal argument that may happen here in the near future. Which is very interesting that your advice is the Five of Arrows, right? Which is all about strife and competition and sometimes acting out of ego and saying things that are hurtful because we're hurt. Look, hurt people, right? And this is not to shame you in any way. We all say things that are hurtful at times. There's no one in this realm that is pure, absolutely pure intent. Like, you know, like that will never say something that is going to hurt or offend someone else. No, there's always going to be that. But the key is to learn to have more awareness and to be more present here, okay? To have more awareness with how we communicate and the things that we say. And are we acting out of a place of ego? Are we acting out of a place of hurt? You know? That's an important question here to ask, because it seems like you and this person are absolutely beautiful. And you know, this one came out for Capricorn. So wow, I wouldn't be like, if maybe there's a connection there. I don't know if your partner, I don't know, I feel like maybe you're dealing with someone that has Capricorn as well, or you are a Capricorn. It's interesting. I feel like this are a little bit connected, but back to you. Yes, this is absolutely a power couple. Beautiful. A couple that not only are together in love and they respect each other and they help each other out. They upbring each other, you know. They are leaders and they make things happen. So yeah, I'm seeing that either this is advice for you in regards of your partner, your business partner. It could be your business partner. And if that's the case, this is wonderful. It's blessed, okay? It is blessed because you have the Nine of Cups here as well, saying focus on the good things. Focus on what you already have in this partnership, okay? And be mindful of your words. Just that, be mindful of how you communicate here. Don't act out of ego, don't act out of fear, don't act out of hurt here. First, handle your emotions first, and then come to this other connection. When you want to communicate with them once you have softened, right, the turbulence of the waters of our emotions, right? Think of our emotions like the waters, right, where they're turbulent. Once they're calm, then communicate. And if this is your significant other, maybe, I don't know, like your romantic partner, it's the same advice. Okay, the same advice. Now let's take a look at your oracle. Actually, let's take a look at your oracle. Can you please have an oracle here for the relationships for Virgo? Focus on the good things, like you do here. You're trying to, with your mentality, because it's like very fulfilling, this connection. Aww, regret. Someone feels remorse for the way they treated you. I'm so sorry. So maybe maybe not you, maybe this other person is also going to have to be mindful of how they communicate here. That's why perhaps we have this 5 of arrows of guilt, of remorse, of like conflict, right? Can you please have one more? Lesson. This person is in your life to teach you a spiritual lesson. Oh, wow. Okay. So something you're going to be learning here. A spiritual lesson for sure. Get one more here. Can you please get one more? What is this? Express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. Okay. So dropping the ego, I suppose, because we all make mistakes. We're human. We're fallible creatures. Passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. Okay. Yeah, we're fallible creatures. We're going to make mistakes. No one is perfect. Please have one more oracle here for the collective. For Virgo. For this. So if it's, your business partner, maybe they might say something. There we go, that one. They might say something, that the miscommunication that might hurt you. And they later will feel regret, or maybe perhaps you as well. I mean, this could be, no, because this says someone feels remorse for the way they treated you. So yeah, this is somebody else. But they're teaching you a lesson here. And I think this is your lesson right here. Look. How beautiful. You have more yellow. Oh, when it comes to your essence, my lovely Virgo, you're showing me such beautiful energy of joy, of vitality, of energy, of truth and honesty. Look inside yourself. Examine what is causing you to feel this way. Yes, you see what I was telling you earlier? Yeah. It's a lesson that you're going to be learning here, a spiritual lesson. Someone, whether it's your significant other or your business partner here, it's either one of those, might say something here that would be hurtful, okay? And now it hurt, that was hurtful. Now you have to see why. That's the spiritual lesson. Why did it hurt you? Like, why did it offend you? What feelings did it brought up for you? And that's where your wound is, and that's where your healing starts. And you know what? That's where your power lies as well. It is from our wounds and our vulnerability that power lies. Wow. So I love this for you. I think, that the energies feel very malleable, okay? That you're able to work through this. Absolutely. So I love your reading, love your messages, and I hope that you enjoyed them and that they did help you. And if you need more clarity, or if you need more clarity, I feel like this is very clear, to be honest with you. But if you feel inclined to look at your sun and moon, I recommend sun, moon, rising. I also recommend it. Okay, so maybe you do get more information about this or your work here. But yeah, those were your messages. And don't forget, like I said, work with your emotions, right? Work with your emotions. Be proud of yourself. Don't allow for too many those really crazy high expectations that you put yourself on, or this other person is putting on you, to cause you to not feel into your power, right? Not and feel overburdened and fearful here. All right, my love. So those were your messages, and I really hope that they have helped. And if they have and you enjoyed them, please hit the thumbs up and subscribe so you don't miss any of my upcoming readings. Though like I said prior, my zodiac readings are taking a break, but I will come back and do the second quarter of 2023. Do check out the post for that if this resonated with you. So wishing you all of the best, and may you stay healthy. May you be safe. May you be happy. And I'm sending you lots and lots of love. Bye.